Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when this video finds you. Coming into seated, easy meditation pose. Left foot comes in front of those hips. Right foot comes in front of that left foot. Straightening out your spine. Palms come to your knees. Palms are facing Mother Earth below you to receive that grounding energy, that love from the Mother Universe, Earth. Or your for a little bit more grounding, or your palms are facing up to receive a little bit more pranayama, life force, increased energy flow for today. Today, let's come into the flow, the state of abundance. Closing your eyes, straightening out that spine, inhaling, rolling the shoulders to your ears, and then rolling them back. Exhale out through the mouth. Allow yourself to be completely present. Taking a deep inhale in, join me for one round of Om. Inhaling through the nose. Remaining in stillness, watch your body to see how it feels after the sound of the universe flowing through your body. Bringing your palms together, rubbing them together to create some warmth and friction together. Sending that warmth, love, pranayama energies throughout your body, every cell of your body. Repeat to yourself, I am abundance, I am healthy, I am whole, I am happy. Bowing your forehead down to your fingers. Namaste. The light within me sees the light within you. Cartwheeling our arms over to the front of our mat. Let's come into a child's pose to just ground yourselves and be completely present, opening up those hips. Big toes come to touch each other, knees to the outer edges of the mat. Hips come to reach to the heels of your feet, and then extending out with your hands in front of you, arms in front of you. Forehead comes down to the mat. Extend the child's pose. We'll stay here for about 5 breaths. Closing your eyes. Looking forward to the front of your mat as you prepare, and then bringing our hips back to our knees back to center, palms back to center, tabletop position, and then just coming into a little bit of a cat-cow, massaging out that spine and integrating a flow here. Pushing forward, inhale, chin up, exhale, arching that back, flowing. Belly button to the sky, chin to the chest. Inhaling cow, going with that flow. Exhale, cat. Inhale up, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Coming to the bottom of your toes, and then lifting up our hips. Let's come into downward facing dog. Walking out your dog for a little bit, taking a couple breaths here. Gaze to that belly button. Feet are about hip width apart from each other. Toes slightly pointed to each other. Gaze comes to that belly button. Walking out your dog. Looking forward to the front of your mat. Let's prepare. Inhaling, stepping, hopping, or jumping to the front of your mat. Coming into a forward bend, except our feet are going to be hip width apart from each other. Forward bend. Inhaling slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, starting to come up. Urdhva upward salute, palms up, belly in. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then to the sides of our body. Let's do just a little bit of a sun salutation to wake up our body. Inhaling, Urdhva upward salute. Exhale, forward bend, slowly going down. Inhaling, straightening out your spine. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping, hopping, or jumping to the back of your mat. Chaturanga modified is okay here if you would like to. Place the knees on your mat. When you go down, elbows as close to your ribs as possible. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. We're at the top of our toes now. Exhale, downward facing dog. Perfect. Going with that flow. We'll take a little bit of a breath here. Gaze comes to that belly button. Feet are hip width apart from each other, opening up those shoulders. Okay, let's go ahead and inhale as we prepare, looking forward to the front of your mat. Stepping, hopping, or jumping to the front of your mat. Keeping your feet about hip distance apart, let's come into a forward bend. Exhale. Maybe coming into a ragdoll here for just a moment, releasing any tension in that body. Whew. Releasing tension in that neck, let it go. Inhale slowly, starting to come up. Urdhva upward salute. Receive all of that energy. Exhale, hands to heart center, and then to the sides of your body. Tadasana, mountain pose. Lifting up that chin, shoulders back, standing up tall. And then let's go ahead and step with our left leg out so that we're pointed to the side of our mat. Right foot comes and points to the front of the mat in a 90-degree angle. Left foot follows to about 45-degree angle. Heels are in one line with each other. Flexing those quadriceps and those hamstrings, keeping them very strong, not our knees. And then let's go ahead and inhale, arms come up. Exhale, following our right fingertips as if somebody were pulling onto them. And then bringing them down when we can't follow them anymore. Except instead of placing our right palm onto the mat, let's go ahead and place our left palm onto your yoga mat to the out edge of your right foot. And then maybe if you would like, come into a full twist. Right palm comes up to the ceiling. Putting your palm back down, And then let's go ahead and walk to the other side. Exhale it out. Coming to the other side, heels remain in one line with each other. Coming up slowly as we prepare, inhaling, and then exhale it out. And then let's go ahead and right foot follows to a 45-degree angle. So it's pointed slightly to that left foot. And then arms come up, keeping those quadriceps, those hamstrings very strong. And then exhale, following those left fingertips as if somebody were pulling onto those fingertips. When we can't follow them anymore, releasing that left arm, except instead of putting our left arm onto that yoga mat, let's release our right palm down to the mat. Yoga block is good here if you have one, if you need that help, assistance. And right palm to the outer edge of that left foot. And then maybe your right palm, and maybe your left palm comes up to the ceiling. Twisted triangle pose. Maybe your gaze looks up. Alright, and then exhale, putting that palm down, and then walking our toes and our palms back to the front of our mat, keeping our feet about hip distance apart from each other. Inhale, just taking in that pranayama halfway up. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming up, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. And then exhale, hands to heart center to Dasana, mountain pose. Standing tall, standing strong like a mountain. Taking a deep inhale in, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute. Exhale, forward bend. Let's go ahead and bring our right palm to center, right in front of our feet. So not necessarily in between our feet, but in front of our feet, in center. And then lifting up our left arm, a little bit of a twist here, spinal twist. Maybe your gaze follows and looks up to your left fingertips. Yoga block would be good here as well too, if you would like to put that yoga block right there. And let's release, exhale, releasing that left palm, switching palms. Left palm to center in front of our feet, lifting up our right arm. A little bit of a twist here. Exhale, releasing those palms. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana as we prepare. Exhale, palms to the mat. Stepping, hopping, or jumping to the back of our mat. Coming into Chaturanga. While you go down, exhaling. Modified is okay, keeping those knees to the mat if you would like. Keeping those elbows as close to your ribs as possible. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, coming to the top of our toes. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Just walking out your dog here for a little bit before we move on. Going with that flow. Let's go ahead and bring our left foot to center. And then kicking inhaling, bringing up our right leg, three-legged dog. Opening up that hip. If you would like, maybe stack your hips. Right hip comes on top of that left hip. And then let's go ahead and come back to center. Stepping forward with your right foot out in front of you. Not putting our left knee down this time. Let's come into a high lunge here, keeping that front leg bent. Arms come up, strong back leg, strong quadricep, strong hamstring, no pressure in the knee. High lunge. Inhaling, hands to heart center. Exhale. On your exhale, bringing your left elbow to the outer edge of your right knee. Twisted high lunge. Maybe your gaze follows and looks up to the sky. Inhaling, coming back to center. Exhale, framing that right foot, stepping back. Chaturanga, modified is okay here. Keeping those elbows as close to your ribs as possible. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Right foot comes to center. Left foot comes up, three-legged dog. Stacking your hips, left hip on top of that right hip. Three-legged dog. And then opening up that, straightening out that left leg this time. And then exhale. Stepping forward with your left foot out in front of you. And then arms come up, high lunge on the left side of that body. Keeping that left leg bent in a 90-degree angle, back leg is strong. Inhaling, hands to heart center. On your exhale, bringing your right elbow to the outer edge of your left knee. High lunge, twisted pose. Maybe your gaze looks up to your left elbow. Perfect. Coming out of that, framing your left foot, stepping back. Chaturanga, modified is okay. Inhale, upward facing dog, top of our toes, hugging our shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, taking a little bit of a breath here. Just a couple breaths, integrating that Ujjayi breath if you haven't yet, that ocean breath in the back of your throat. Taking a deep inhale in, let's go ahead and come into a little bit of a cross here or a twist here. Inhaling in, exhale, remaining in downward facing dog. But on your exhale, seeing if you can lift up your right palm and reach for your left ankle. Twisted downward dog right here. Coming back, placing your right palm back to where it was. Inhaling, exhale, reaching for that right ankle with your left palm. A little bit of a twist cross here. Placing your left palm back, inch by inch, walking our palms back to our feet, forward bend. Keeping your feet so that they're about hip distance apart from each other. Elbows grab onto each other. Grabbing onto your elbows, swaying from left to right, releasing that tension, any tension in our body that no longer belongs there. Slowly, inch by inch, starting to come up into a standing position. Walking out our palms so that our toes come to the outer edges of the mat. And then taking a seat as if we're sitting in an imaginary chair behind us. Bringing your palms together, keeping that spine straight. Elbows to the insides of your knees. Yogi squat here. Bring that belly button in. We don't want to arch our back. Holding those shoulders back. Strong, straight spine. Swaying from left to right if you would like to open up those hips a little bit more. Releasing your palms down onto your yoga mat. Great job. And then let's go ahead and bring our legs out in front of us. Massaging out those legs one by one, coming up. Whew. And then let's go ahead and take a deep inhale in, straightening out our spine. Arms come up, 90 Urdhva. Engaging your legs, engaging your feet. Pointing those feet so they're facing the ceiling. Exhale. Leaning with your belly button first. When your belly button can't reach anymore, let's go ahead and bring our chest to your knees, forehead to your knees. We're either grabbing onto our thighs, shins, ankles, or feet. Forward bend, closing your eyes, taking a moment to breathe. Slowly, inch by inch, starting to come up with your palms. Placing your palms to the sides of your body. And then bringing your hands so that they're about one hand distance away from your body. So fingertips are right below your shoulders. Pointing your toes. And then taking a deep inhale in, belly button to the ceiling. Chin to the sky. Reversed plank pose. Releasing that lower back, that spine onto the yoga mat. Happy baby, massaging out your spine. Point your peace fingers wrap around your big toes. Elbows to the insides of your knees, rocking back from left to right. Placing your feet down onto the mat right below you. Extending the arms out to the sides of your body. And then rolling over, bringing our knees to the right side of our body. Spinal twist here. If you would like a deeper stretch, maybe your left foot comes to on top of your right knee. And maybe your right hand comes up, coming on top of that left knee. Gaze looks over to those left fingertips. Both shoulders are on that yoga mat. Spinal twist. And then coming up, switching sides. So knees to the left side of the body. Maybe if you would like a deeper stretch, your right foot comes on top of your left knee. And maybe your left hand comes up on top of your right knee. Maybe your gaze looks over to your right fingertips. Both shoulders on that yoga mat. Slowly coming up Extending your legs out to the bottom of your mat, arms to the top of your mat, above your head. Deep stretches if somebody were pulling onto those fingertips, pulling onto your feet on both ends here. Deep full body stretch. And then hugging yourself, exhale. Wrapping your arms around your knees. Rocking from left to right, massaging out that spine. Making any last movements that you would like to make. And then let's come into Savasana, laying down pose. Feet to the outer edges of the mat, palms, hands to the outer edges of your mat. Closing your eyes. Taking a deep inhale in through your nose. On the exhale, I'll count down from 10. Once I reach 1, allow your body to be completely present, releasing all tension in your body and being in the now. Inhaling through the nose. Bringing in all of that positive energy. Exhale out through the nose slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your body to be completely present, releasing any energy that no longer belongs in your body. With your eyes still closed, gently rolling over to the right side of your body, giving yourself a big hug, thanking your body for bringing you through your practice today. And then anything else you would like to be grateful for, now is the time. With your eyes still closed, gently coming up slowly into a seated, easy meditation pose. Straightening out that spine, chin tall. Taking a nice deep inhale in to prepare for Om Shanti. Inhaling through the nose. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing your palms to heart center, bowing your forehead down. Namaste. The light within me sees the light within you. Thank you guys, and I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Remember how much of an amazing soul you are today. Take care.